What's going on, Jerome's? Mercifully, it is almost NFL draft time. So this Thursday, all the rumors and speculation, innuendo will be done, dusted, and gone. But still a couple days left. Now, I'm sort of burnt out talking about quarterbacks. So we do this most years. We're going to do a 7-round Vikings mock draft. No quarterbacks. Cetro, Goose Egg, D'Angelo Russell, QBs, just to see the value of some of the other positions as the Vikings do stick and pick in this draft. So let's go. All right, so J.J. McCarthy is there at 11, ignoring him. That's what we're doing. So actually, let's take a look and see what happened in this draft so far. So Caleb Williams, Drake May. It's going to be May, of course. Zoom in and enhance. If only I had done this beforehand, because I'm a professional. I'm really quite good at this. All right, so Williams, May, Harrison Jr., Jaden Daniels, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Giants trading up to the Cardinals spot. The Chargers, and that could happen. The Cardinals could look to move down if Harrison Jr. goes off the board, like in this example. So we'll see. All to the Chargers. Neighbors, Dallas Turner goes to the Titans. Brock Bowers goes to Falcons. Just like, man, feel for Kyle Pitts. Oh, well, should have gave up number 8. Bowers, Odunze, Quinny Mitchell. So the Vikings on the clock at 11. How do we get back in this? All right, so let's make the selection. All right, so McCarthy is there, but again, we're ignoring quarterbacks. Arnold. Hey, Arnold. Latu, Fatanu. I feel like Fatanu is going to go a lot earlier than people think. Yeah. So in this spot, so I probably would have taken Quinion, but Terrion Arnold is a dude, man. I absolutely love him. I think that he is rock solid. He is a very adept at press man. He's great in playing off. Former safety, a high character guy as well. High football IQ. I think bottom line, like, his versatility is going to do awesome things in the Flores scheme. So come on in, Terrion Arnold. Give it to my baby. That's right. I'm already liking this draft. This is the ESPN simulator, by the way. Enhance. Vikings back on the clock at 23. Let's see what that'll happen. The Broncos taking McCarthy. Fashanu going to the Raiders. Pairing up with Colton Miller. It's not bad. Byron Murphy going to the Saints. Colts taking Talisa Fuaga. Why is this not shifting? There we go. Fuaga is off the board. Seahawks taking Jared Verse. Latham going to the Jaguars. Barton going to the Bengals. I kind of like that just for the long-term health of jumping Joe Burrow. DeJong going to the Rams. Chop Robinson, Steelers. Dolphins, Fatanu. And the Eagles taking Nate Wiggins. So Vikings back up on the clock. So Latu is just chilling. Johnny Newton is there. BTJ. Oh my heavens. Like, Brian Thomas Jr. would be so much fun. Darius Robinson there too. It's got kind of a tough choice. It really is. I know drafting for need keeps you drafting for need. And Latu would be fantastic on the edge. Like, his power and versatility is fantastic. Johnny Newton would be that beautiful, immediate interior pressure. Amarius Mims. Hell, Mims would be fantastic. Well, I don't think he has enough bend to kick inside, but estate planning for Brian O'Neill, I don't know. Darius Robinson would be fantastic too. Again, I fully understand. Again, I fully understand that the Vikings have other needs. Don't care. Do not care at all. Ooh. Jefferson, Addison, Brian Thomas Jr., TJ Hawkinson, 4 deep. Four deep. It's like me at happy hour. We are indeed 4 deep. Bring it on, man. I don't care. I love it. And like we said, 0 quarterbacks this draft. So Sam Darnold. Hey, Sam Darnold, look right here. You're playing indoors. You have an offensive-minded head coach. Your quarterback's coach is your BFF in McCown. You have JJ. You have Addison. You have Brian Thomas Jr. You have TJ Hawkinson eventually. You got Aaron Jones. You got Christian Darrisaw. You got Brian O'Neill. If you fail, you suck. And that's the bottom line. All right, so the Vikings back up on the clock. Booker, the former Gopher, is there. Jalen Hunks is rising up draft boards. Tyke Smith. Curtis Jacobs, if you want to go. Off-ball route, Bo Limmer. Hey, Bo Limmer. A couple of directions that the Vikings could go here. I really do like Bo Limmer. And I know the whole undersized center aspect, but there are a handful of undersized centers. You look at Drake Nugent from Michigan. You look at Zach Frazier from West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Limmer does have that versatility too, and all three of them have anchor. They're much better anchored, play with much better leverage than Garrett Bradbury, so I ain't scared. I ain't scared at all. All right, so we got the offensive line, and we're feeling good. Make me feel good. Again, F your mom, F your face. Sam Darnold, if you can't win with this team, you ain't going to win. All right, so Jalen Hurts is there. In terms of just having a stud project on the edge, certainly does have some appeal. Mo Kamara, a bit of a wild card too. Miles Cole, I like a lot. Bortolini is there chilling. Javon Foster, I do like as a swing tackle project. Newsred is there as well. A lot of different ways that we could go here for the Vikings, but I feel like, I mean, Marshawn Lloyd is really tempting too, but I feel like Hunt's going to be the pick. Again, huge upside, small school guy, betting on traits. That's what we're going to do in this spot. And also the fact that, the Vikings, they do have Grenard and Van Ginkel and Jahad Ward and Patrick Jones second and AC2 in place. He doesn't have to contribute immediately. And hell, should we just double down on edge rusher? Because Miles Cole's a physical freak, man. Tanner Bortolini, or do we double down on guys that could play center and guard? I wouldn't mind that at all. In fact, F it. You know what? Screw your mom, screw your face. That's what we're going to do. This is how we do. All right, so back up on the clock. All right, so now at this point, Miles Cole is just way too much value. I understand he's an older prospect, and also college production isn't what you want it to be, but you're betting on tools, you're betting on traits, and I think that he could definitely bolster up the pass rush. I think his best position probably is going to be 4-tech, 5-tech. All right, so we are there. And now Crumedy. All right, so we're in the 6th round, 177, three selections remaining. So Crumedy, Tyler Davis. It's pretty close for me. Malik Mustafa. I mean, Mustafa didn't test the greatest. Like, he's not going to. So Malik Mustafa is the perfect Moneyball player. Where, so in Moneyball, they're like, we're not selling jeans here. You just want guys that are going to be productive, and Malik Mustafa is certainly that. All right, F it. We're taking Mustafa. All right, so got ourselves. So he just has football traits. And that's what matters at the end of the day. And football traits, football instincts, and he just gets it done. That's what I like about him. I feel like, we should just draft more football players who love football. We can change the world. Kamani Vidal, running back I like a lot. Jordan Jefferson, I think, is underrated. Matt Lee is our crush, but we already taken 2 offensive linemen. Of course, that would fly in the face of us going BPA, but is what it is, like we said. Zion Logue is there. Frank Gore Jr. Also there. Justin Rott. Ooh. Justin Rott. Yeah. Logan Lee, I think, is underrated. But in this spot, let's see here. Let's take a look at defensive tackle. I mean, Ever Anderson is our guy. We'll just take him. Well, we'll pick him up as a UDFA. We'll take Jordan Jefferson in this spot. Skol SU. And also Kamani Vidal, the running back. The running back, y'all. I kind of like the way that this draft ended up. And hence. All right, so recapping what the hell went on here for the Vikings. So, like we said, no quarterbacks. Sarah, Goose Egg, D'Angelo Russell quarterbacks. Terran Arnold, he's going to come in and be your quarterback day one, immediately. He is a high character, high floor, high football IQ guy, great physical tools, and I think that he is going to be a Brian Flores dream because things get so much easier when you have a cornerback one who could just take away half the field. It's great. 23, again, just like Randy Moss, BPA. And it is the pick. So Brian Thomas Jr., physical freak receiver. And what's great about Thomas, he needs a lot of polish. Like, he needs refinement. He is a physical freak. He only has limited number of years playing football even, and him coming in as a situational niche wide receiver 3 where he doesn't have to be the man like in some of the other spots. And he can grow and show behind Jefferson and Jordan Addison and just have that extra physical freak that takes the top off the defense. Woo, woo. Let's go, man. Bo Limmer. All right, so Bo Limmer as well as Tanner Bortolini, both center and guard, flexible. Both play with great leverage. Limmer a little bit more undersized. Bortolini, stupid badger, but he proved that he is scheme agnostic. And both these guys add some flexibility on the inside. And I think that eventually one of them will replace Bradbury at center. If I had my pick, I would pick Bortolini at center and have Limmer compete on one of the guard spots, or at minimum, both these guys provide depth at 3 spots on the inside. Jelix Hunt coming out of Houston Christian, yes, small school guy. You're betting on traits, you're betting on upside and potential. So he comes in at pick 129. Also Miles Cole. Got measurables up the wazoo. Production wasn't there. A little bit old of a prospect. That's why I fell to the 5th round. But poor man's Daniil Hunter, when he came in as a 3rd-round pick, number 88 out of LSU back in the day, it's possible. Malik Mustafa is one of my favorite football players in this draft. Like, instincts all day long. He just finds himself in the right place at the right time. He's great at reading offenses. He's tough as hell. And pound for pound, I think that he may be one of the best players in this draft. And Brian Flores is going to love him. Jordan Jefferson, so got traits on the inside as well. I feel like, so the LSU defensive tackles, you look at Wingo and whatnot, and JJ, yes, it's interesting. You got Justin Jefferson's brother's named Jordan Jefferson, who was a quarterback at LSU back in the day. But in terms of a guy that can come in, stop the run, as well as has some physical upsides as a pass rusher, yes, JJ is that. Then Kamani Vidal, I just like the way he runs. Coming out of Troy, runs tough. He's the great nephew of Hank Aaron. So Hammer and Kamani Vidal. Let's go, man. But that is it. So the non-quarterback mock draft. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.